Hi there, Scorpio. Here's a general look at your solar chart for July 2009 from Diana, who's on her holidays. And I think, Scorpio, you're going to be feeling more adventurous, walking with a lighter step as the month begins. Even though you've been turning, financial things over in your mind for a while now, from the 4th, this is, you're going to feel, this is going to be not bothering you as much, I don't think, and you're going to be more ready then to explore unfamiliar territories, perhaps connecting with people from long distance from that time there, from the 4th of July. And also, those of you in close relationships at this time, they look pretty active, pretty good, and overall nurturing and mutually supportive too. And so that sounds all right to me. For those of you in the market, well, romance is definitely on the menu, and contacts may be fleeting, but from the 5th there may be a special someone with whom you feel an affinity, and as the month unfolds, well, your bond could strengthen, it could intensify. Already established alliances will also find a new meaning for you, I think, as the month of July unfolds. Now, this same energy could be applied to other areas, and it may be favorable over the month of July from the 5th for loans or funding or use of someone else's resources, money, space, goods. But also for property dealings, and there could be a property exchange at this time. It's very, very good for negotiating anything financial. And with this lovely energy of abundance in your money area, it's really going to help you to get yourself a good deal. So this could be a lucrative phase for some of you, when you're more likely to attract towards you that which you desire. And that may be, as I've said, on the financial and property side of things, but it can also mean that you get that emotional underpinning, that emotional support that you yearn for, if you're yearning. So connections with people who come from unfamiliar places, or you go to an unfamiliar area and you're mixing with those who are very different to you, but maybe striking a rapport together, striking a chord together. This also looks like a stimulating time mentally, when you could be gathering information, perhaps absorbing a lot by osmosis, because this is very, very strong learning time for you. And on an academic level, as well as just absorbing through doing and being exposed to things. But as you learn, you extract key features, you get to the bottom line, and then you can apply what you've learned or share what you've learned with others. No, it's not just what you have, but also your giving of your wisdom, your knowledge, your expertise, your service even to others. This is another way the energy can work. Now, from the 12th, you'll be feeling preoccupied with certain aspects of others' behavior, which just really does irritate you, I guess. It's just going to get under your skin at times, but I don't think it's going to take over your life or anything like that. But even though you may not feel like it, you should attempt to work things out between you. So if this is somebody who is giving a service to you or an expertise to you, and it just isn't coming up to the mark, then you may have to, as well as you can, sort of make them aware of this. This could or this may or may not be related to property, finances, jointly held resources, something you share with somebody else. It could just be that somebody else's behavior is really annoying you, and you don't like their approach, and it sort of clashes with your value system, and maybe they're not valuing something that they're getting it wrong in your eyes in some way. So yes, I think you need to put your cards on the table with that one. But intuition will be working well in these matters, and also the energy of Venus is going to really help to ease this through so that you do come to a win-win solution. But as I say, it may be necessary to gently put your foot down with someone whose behavior has been confusing or irritating you. Now, psychic or mystical experiences may occur this month, and subtle energies. You may be more aware of them, or in fact something happening below the level of your awareness, like leaks of water, gas, or sort of pollutants in your environment. You need to keep an once again, it's only a possibility, but during this time here you may want to just be aware of that. Anesthetics could also be highlighted for some of you during this time. This is a lovely, beautiful energy of renewal, though, during this period from the 5th of July. So I think actually overall this could be quite a good time for you to be changing gears. Now, the eclipse brings new beginnings related to study, teaching, travel, maybe legal issues for some of you. The eclipse I'm referring to is the total eclipse of the sun on the 22nd of July. And for you, it'll highlight communications over the succeeding months. So for many months from the 22nd of July, connection with different cultures, travel could come in there, and mixing with people at a distance, visiting with people at a distance, gathering information, learning new things. All of this, these areas here will be subject to change over at least the 6 months following the 22nd of July. So you can really initiate new trends for yourself in these areas, which will very much expand your world. You on the one level expand your world physically and broaden your horizons in that way through travel and foreign connections, but also mentally, your knowledge, academically, and bring you wisdom through direct experience. Others may be seeking you out for your knowledge or expertise, or your sage advice, and you are, this is a work in progress. So you're developing something. This is ongoing. So it could very much be that you're gathering information on something related to a foreign culture, or related to a subject that you are becoming very expert in this area, and you're learning a lot about it. From the 18th, your mind's going to be more focused on authority figures, bosses, and also, I think, your own worth and acknowledgement of that worth in the world, in the eyes of the bosses, the chiefs. And this will be a time when you'll be learning the final Saturn lessons of handling others, of being able to get on with others with a different ideology, different ideas to yours, a different approach, maybe that you disapprove of, but basically you're all working within this organization or group, and basically you've just got to all rub along together somehow or other. And it could be a community, it could be a family group of some kind, or your spiritual tribe. Whatever it is, you've learned a great deal through this experience, and you're coming to the last phase of this now. And so you are learning how to let your light shine within that community construct, and seeing how everything does dovetail together. And feeling neither alienated or untrue to yourself, or indeed that's the idea behind it anyway. Well, that's it for July. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.